Hi everyone, this is me Rinky, and you've already read the title of this video and you know why you're here. You have a shopping problem, so do I. So let's just get into the video. Today's video is for all the shopaholics out there and who basically have a shopping problem and just can't stop themselves. So here are my 5 tips for all the shopaholics out there to really fight the urge to buy and overspend. So my first tip is to set a budget. But here's the trick. Set a budget that you will not exceed rather than setting a specific amount that you can only spend. For example, instead of saying that you can only spend $200 today, tell yourself that I will not exceed $200 today. What ends up happening at the end of the day is that you end up spending less than $200 rather than spending exactly $200. You're only buying things that you really like or you really need, but the moment you give yourself a certain amount that you want to spend for sure, you will end up buying unnecessary things just to meet $200. It always works for me and I hope it does make sense to you and works for you too. Tip number 2. This is my favorite tip out of all. If you hesitate even for a moment, if you want to buy something, you probably don't want it. You most definitely do not want it, because you need to understand the huge difference between really liking something where you really want it and you really want to have it in your possession versus you thinking, oh, this is kind of cute, maybe I'll buy it, maybe I won't. The moment you say these things to yourself, you probably do not want this item. Just put it away. Don't buy it. Don't spend your money mindlessly. What happens is that you're just looking to buy something and spend your money, but chances are that you will probably not even like this item in the long term. You will probably not end up wearing it often or using it often. There's a high chance that you don't actually really like it. Even if it's cheap, something for $20, save that $20 and buy something else that you actually like with it, rather than spending it on something that you just partially like. You'll probably never use it more than once. And I kid you not, this trick works for me every single time. So if you ever hesitate, don't buy it. You probably don't want it. My third tip is to give yourself some time before you buy it. Now, this might seem a little bit contradictory to my second tip, but it's actually not. This is for those times when you find something you really like, but the pricing might be a little too high for you. You do want it, but at the same time, you're hesitating to spend that kind of money because it might seem a little bit too expensive. So you're not sure if you want to go ahead and splurge or if you should just not buy it. So in this situation, you just give yourself a little bit of time. If you're shopping in person, God knows when that will happen here in Toronto. But if you're shopping in person, keep that item aside and, shop around in the store, shop around in other stores, just do your regular shopping that you would do. Ask yourself after some time if you actually want to go back and buy it. After all that time, maybe let's say after an hour or so, you're still thinking about that piece and you're thinking to yourself, oh man, I really do want it. Then go ahead, go back and buy it and just treat yourself. But after all the time, if you don't really feel like you want to go back and buy it, then most likely you never really badly wanted it in the first place. So you've already made the smarter decision of not mindlessly splurging on an item just because in the moment you had this infatuation with it or something. Same thing applies when you're doing online shopping as well. You find a whole bunch of stuff that's cute, but you're not sure if you want to spend that kind of money. So what I do is it's not good, but I kind of just add it to my cart and just let it sit there. I know it's not a good thing, but I just let it sit there for some time and I basically just put everything that I like in the cart. Then I go to my cart and just go through everything after some time and see if I actually want to go ahead and buy them. So my fourth tip is for all those impulsive buyers who think they need something just because it's on sale. This is literally the number one way to just throw away your money. Because something is cheaper, it's on sale, there's a markdown, does not mean you need to buy it. If it's something that you really, really like and you've been wanting something like this for a while, or it'll be a great addition to your closet, go ahead and buy it. But if it's something that you happen to find and you think, oh, that's cute, I don't know if I want to buy it. Oh wait, it's on sale, let's buy it. And that's the thing, you don't need it, you don't want it, and yet here you are just buying it just because it's on sale. Just save your money, get a burger or something. Now my final tip is pretty obvious, and it's so obvious that people actually miss this concept. Does it actually look good on you? Does that jacket really look good on you? Does that dress really flatter your figure? Does that color really compliment you? These are the kind of questions that you need to ask yourself when you are about to make a purchase, especially when you're making an expensive purchase. And honestly, it does not matter if it's trending, if everybody else is wearing it. but does it look good on you? Always keep these in mind, because every time we're buying clothes is because we want to look good. But if it doesn't actually complement you or suit you, then you're obviously not looking good in it. So why even bother buying it? What's gonna end up happening is that you'll probably not end up wearing it more than once or twice. You're just mindlessly spending money on trendy pieces which you don't even like, doesn't even look good on you, and you're just buying it to impress other people. For example, I will never wear bright tones because personally, I just feel like it does not look good on me. It does not complement my skin tone. I do not feel comfortable wearing primary colors. When it's spring and summertime and girls are usually wearing really bright colored clothing, I'm basically the odd one out because you will never see me in those colors ever. Do I feel pressure to buy those colors even though they're trending? No, I don't, because I know this is not gonna look good on me and I will not feel comfortable wearing it. So I'm not going to buy it. It's just as simple as that. So if it does not look good on you, the fit is not right, the color doesn't seem right, then don't buy it. I will say this again, save that money to buy something you actually like or need. Those are my 5 tips to fight the urge to buy or overspend. And these tips are coming personally from myself. These are things that I have figured out over time after being an impulsive shopper myself and really making bad decisions when it comes to shopping. And I hope it helps you overcome your impulsive shopping habits. I do want to thank you all for staying till the end. I will be back with a new video soon. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you then. Bye. It's good. I talk too much.